Hello and welcome to week 4 of NaNoWRIMO. Today's vlog is a bit different because I'm not vlogging the whole week, where I was not vlogging like the whole of last week, because this is not really even week 4, it's week 5. It's Monday the 29th of November and tomorrow is the last day of Nano. And I have precisely 996 words left and I am going to write them today. I have been struggling to get the words out recently. It really feels like I'm pushing myself to do it, and even though I know what's going to happen, it doesn't really feel right. And I don't know why. I may have taken a wrong turn in some plot point, or I don't know what that wrong turn means or what it is, where it is, so I can't really go back and fix it. But that's why it has been a struggle for me to write recently. I have been pushing myself to even write 1k. And 1k used to be like fine for me. In the beginning of Nano, I wrote 2000 words a day. Let's just say that I have not been able to do that recently, but 1k it is. So I'm gonna take my computer and sit down, put on a writing live stream, and I'm gonna sit and write until I finish this damn challenge. I only have, I would say, about 500-ish words left. After the first sprint, which was 21 minutes long, I was able to write about like 550 maybe words. If I do like a 25-minute sprint again, I can hit 50k. So that's that. I'm going to like chill out, watch the stream, and then write some more. So I hit 50k, I officially won NaNoWRIMO. Let's talk about the summary of this November and talk about my feelings and talk about everything that went wrong and everything that I didn't write. So I hit 50k today and I wrote 1032 words. I can take a screenshot actually, my overall progress, and you can see here what went right and what went wrong. I wrote a lot during the first half of NaNoWRIMO, I would say. Then there was a dip at November 18, a little bit more than halfway through NaNoWRIMO. I didn't write up to 2000 words like I had been writing before. And this is only because I wrote so much during the half. I know this. I think I overworked and I think I burned myself out creatively. I didn't feel like writing as much in the later half than I did in the earlier half of the month, because I was so excited about this story and I was so excited to sit down and write every day, and that's why I was able to write up to 2000 words a day. And for this day here, I wrote almost 4000 words on November 4, so on the 4th day of Nano I was up at almost 11k, and that is nuts. That is completely mad. And this was my first Nano, so I didn't know how I would be feeling during the month, and I didn't know like my own personal schedule for Nano. I didn't know if it would work, like the goals that I had set out for. But I definitely overworked myself, and in the end of Nano, like now, I had to push myself every day to write, and it wasn't fun anymore. And I don't know if that's because of the story or if that's just to where I'm at the moment, because I have been feeling really overwhelmed with schoolwork, and I've been feeling really overwhelmed with other fun stuff that is happening behind the scenes that I can't talk about yet. And it's just so many thoughts going on in my mind, like up here in my head. There's so many things. I have a hard time like juggling it all, and I need to like write down a checkpoint list of everything I need to do today. I have one, I'm looking at it right now, and even the smallest thing like watering my plants, I need to write that down in the beginning of the day or in the week to keep track of that I need to water my plants, which is a thing that I do every week. There's so many thoughts going on and I can't keep track of many things at the moment. So sitting down and write was just not what it used to be for me. It used to be something really fun. It used to be something that I would do to relax. You know, when I wake up in the morning before I go to school, it was something like a sacred moment for me to just write and be really creative in that sense. But during NaNoWRIMO it turned into work, and it turned into a must. For one day I didn't write anything at all, and for some days I wrote only up to like 600 or 700 words, and that was it. But this is the thing with NaNoWRIMO, it turns into a must for like everyone. It turns into something that reminds people of work, and that is what happened for me, and I know it happens for a lot of people, and that's why I had been slacking a lot during the end. My anxiety has been worse during the last week than it has been for like months. It is because of a certain reason that I can't talk about, but it's not like bad anxiety, but it is like a struggle to breathe sometimes. So the summary is essentially that it went well for the first half. It didn't go as well in the second half, but I hit 50k on November 29th, which is today, Monday, one day early, and that is all I can ask for, really. I am really proud of myself, and I feel like this book is going to be around 60k if I'm really lazy and I don't want to write a lot, maybe even 55k, because I'm in the third act. I'm writing the disaster, or the darkest moment, the aha moment, and the climax. I'm writing that, and then I have some scenes that I'm planning on writing as the resolution. So I have quite a bit left to write, and I think up to 55 to 60k, that's going to be my official draft word count. And of course, your journey with me isn't going to end here. I'm going to keep vlogging and come out with weekly vlogs, a lot of other fun vlogs that I'm planning in the future. So you will hear a lot more about Project Full Moon, I promise you. My plan going forward is to finish this first draft of this book, maybe write 10k words more. It is a bit up in the air what I'm going to do for December or January, but I don't think that I will be doing anything but writing this in December. If that changes, then that's okay. I will put this on hold and I will do the other thing first. But my plan is to finish this in December, and I don't think actually that I am going to have the energy to keep writing, like drafting, because I had a cute romance Christmas book that I talked about in the earlier vlogs, and I got the idea for that and I still want to write it, but I will not have the energy to do that in December, like going from fast drafting this one, trying to fast draft another book. I don't think that's a great idea. And another thing I feel like I did wrong that I just thought about is that I didn't outline this book enough. Like, I am a big plotter. I love outlining stuff and I love planning stuff, and it really helps me to keep track of everything. But I didn't do that for this one. I just outlined to the first half because I thought that the first half of the book would be like 50k words. I outlined up until the 50% mark, like I outlined the first half of the book, but then I didn't outline anything. And then I wrote so much, like fast drafting, I wrote every single day. And then I got to the 50% mark and I didn't know what I was going to do next. Like, I had some ideas, that was the bare minimum. That was a skeleton outline, like, and I outlined step by step then, because I didn't find the time to outline everything at once, like the second half of the book. And I think that's also why I had been slacking, because I didn't feel comfortable with my outline and I hadn't really thought about how the book was going to end until I got there. And that's why I struggled a lot. Because in Gods of Rotten Ruin, I'm sorry that I keep comparing the two. With that book, I outlined the whole thing. I have a vlog up on my channel where I outlined the whole thing of the book. I had a clear vision of how the book was going to end. And then of course I outlined scenes and chapters later on when I got there, but I had all the outline, all the big plot points I had there. I drafted that book in 3 months from beginning to end. Was it like 86k or something like that? Hello. For some reason my camera shut off 2 days ago. Today it's December 1st. For some reason my phone just completely shut off and I didn't see this when I was filming. I went on and said my goodbyes and said my thank you for watching and everything, and then pushed the button to end the clip. It was filming, but when I looked back on the footage, it was corrupt. And sorry, I'm really... how do I even look without my glasses? I'm so used to my glasses that I think I look weird without them now. But what I just wanted to say is that essentially, going off from the last clip, the writing process for my book, Gods of Rotten Ruin, will be my ideal writing process going forward. Outlining the book, the whole of the book before writing it, turned out to be the best way for me to get the story down. And this really showed in Nano. So comparing the two, Gods of Rotten Ruin was a more enjoyable experience actually writing, because if I had any questions along the way, those would solve themselves out because I already had so much knowledge about the world and the story that I could just keep going if some question arise. In this project, that wasn't the case and it was a hard time writing. And I also talked about in the clip the question if I would do NaNoWriMo again. And in the clip, I said that right now, no. And also because of some reason that I can't talk about, I will not probably have time to write like a whole new project or fast draft a project next year. So I don't think NaNoWriMo will be the best option for me next year. But you never know. If I have a whole outline, if I have a strong book idea that I want to write on in November, at the same time don't want to stress with, because I think that's a key takeaway from this. Don't stress with the project. I think that's also the reason why I was slacking so much in the end. If that's the case, then yes, I will do NaNoWriMo again, because I think that it's a great time to be able able to talk to you guys about it and talk to my writing group and be able to inspire each other and help each other along the way and just be that community that I have always wanted in my writing, like to be able to talk about my writing with others and just be a part of something. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see for next year. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stick around for next week, because next week I'm publishing a bookish video and it would mean the world if you would stick around to watch that. And then I'm also going to publish a lot of fun, exciting writing content. So leave a like and a comment, let me know how Nano went for you or how November went writing wise if you didn't participate in NaNoWRIMO, and subscribe because I post a new video every week, every Thursday, the same time every week, and I'll see you guys in the next one.